Hello, I'm Calvin Harris. You're watching NME.com Coachella 2008. Yeah, I'm feeling good. It's my first Coachella. It's very hot. You know, I'm from Scotland, so I'm not used to this intense heat. But you know, some of the band are suffering. They're in the trailer with the aircon, but I'm all right. Drink lots. That's good for you, isn't it? In the heat.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Jack Daniels and Coke, which I heard was good for you if you're in the sun. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, it's good, man. I mean, I've not really been. I was out there yesterday and I saw Aphex Twin, which was great. But I've not been out there today. I'm really just looking forward to the gig, which isn't for quite a long time, but I'm sort of absorbing the atmosphere and what's going on around me. And I think I'm in a good mood today. It depends, you know, it's on a gig by gig basis really. I mean, overall, I like to have a couple of drinks before I go on, but it's not always feasible. You know, I seem to get ill a lot on the road, so sometimes I can't drink. Today I've decided to really go for it. I think it's not worth me not drinking, so I've really gone for it, and that's really the main preparation I do. It's just, you know, I need a bit of extra something to go out in front of people. I've got about 14 songs, 30% done. I'm just doing it totally differently this time. It's not going to appeal to the same kind of people, but to be honest with you, I've only ever done things that I like myself, so it's really not, I'm not trying to aim it at anyone in particular, which is what I've always done, but for me, I want to hear something that's a bit more varied. And now that I'm in a position to work with work with artists that I really like, then I'm going to do that and just try and have fun with it. Well, I did a single for him. I produced a single that's coming out in a couple of months called Dance For Me. I sing the hook on that, which will be the first and last hook I sing on any record. But I produced it as well. So that's cool. That's coming out like as a one-off sort of thing. But I want to get him on the album as well. There's a whole lot of people that I want to get on the album. It's really just a case of deciding who and seeing if they want to do it. Number one is Spank Rock. I want to get Naeem, the MC. I want to get Khalees on there. That's like 50-50 at the moment, so I think she's around today, so I'm going to try and persuade her to do that. And who else? Dizzy. And that's kind of, there's another one, but it's the sort of thing I need to not broadcast at the moment. Next year, yeah. I mean, it's not going to be this year, that's absolute certainty. I think we've agreed on February, me and the label. It's hard, because, I mean, I don't speak to the boss that much, but I've heard that February is a good time. So we'll aim for February. Worldwide, I don't know. I hope it's going to be more synchronized than the last album, which was like, there was a year gap between it coming out in the UK and say France or Germany. So, I mean, I think, to be honest, it probably affected it in a good way. I think the UK is where I get like the worst press. I get good press in the UK, but also very, very bad press, especially from the NME. So, I think foreign territories received me a little bit better, especially America, funnily enough. They kind of got it, and they got the fact that I wasn't writing songs about myself. Like, say I did a song called The Girls that says I get all the girls. Well, it was obvious to people in America that I don't, but not in the UK. They thought I was cocky or whatever, so whatever. I don't know what kind of mind frame you have to be in to mercilessly slate somebody like what the NME does to me. And I don't know what reason you have or what, well, you know, I don't know, I guess it's something. I guess, you know, because I've researched the journalists that have slated me, because I'm that kind of guy. I spend a good amount of time on the internet because I'm, you know, one of those people. And they tend to be my age, whether it be male or female. So whether it be a mixture of the fact that their band didn't work out, or if they see me as a peer and I got lucky or something, I'm just sort of trying to make sure that I assure them that I'm not their peer and that I've been doing this since I was 14 years old. And I've been in my bedroom when they would have been going out, taking drugs and drinking and having fun. And I've been working hard at this. So it's really just a case of ramming that home and trying to make them realize that I'm not in the same place as them. And they think that I am, but I'm not. Survival tips. I mean, before I played a festival, I'd never been to a festival because I knew that I wouldn't enjoy it. I don't enjoy being in the close proximity of other people en masse. So, I mean, survival for me is drink plenty of water and don't take anything that a dodgy man that you don't know is given to you. And that's really it, really. I think you'll be all right apart from that. There's a lot of idiots anywhere that you go, so you've really just got to avoid trouble and try and have fun at any expense. The summer is kind of interspersed with some gigs, and it's mostly European. There's some UK ones. There's some that are kind of off the radar, but I'm not really looking to put myself out there this year as I have no new material. So it's just a couple of gigs here and there.